Aquarius, you are now, okay. So the first part of this decan was you getting back in touch with believing in yourself. And I think to some degree, Aquarius is, they believed it, but they just couldn't believe it. I think it's because you're stepping out into the leader and the thought leader now. So before you had to be status quo, and believing yourself status quo was good enough because you knew you had cool powers, but you didn't have to use them, so you were good. Now the universe is like, okay, we're ready for the lightning to come out of your hands. We're ready to see people astral project places. We're ready to see you like do some magic. And now I think the Aquas are like, oh no, I don't know if I believe in myself for this. So I think the eclipse is like, you have to believe in yourself. And now that you believe in yourself at a core level, it's now time to believe in life altogether. Believe in what's possible. Believe in what your heart tells you. Believe in the abstract things that other people won't believe in. It's time to put your money where your mouth is and begin to extend your belief and put energy behind your belief. When it comes to belief, you have to follow it up with an action to really prove to the universe that you truly believe. So you are moving forward with actual believing. And what moves forward is when we go into Aries, the Earth in Aries, it means that to believe, you're going to have to clean up your logic. You're going to have to clean up your mind going rogue, your mind going different directions, your mind going a million miles a minute, like my mouth. You're going to have to really get your thoughts and your communication in order. And so the Earth in Aries says, get your thoughts in order so that you can be clear of what you believe is true, or you can be clear that what you believe is just a mind game. So a lot of manifestation of a new mindset, a new way of thinking, etc. Now, as we move on to Jupiter retrograde in Gemini, we realize that for Aquariuses, this comes down to personal dreams and what your heart really wants. So you are being called to fall in love right now. And the universe has been pushing all the love buttons. And I've seen Aquariuses even hug people and stay hugging and like stay connected and sort of like hang out after work to see if you can talk. Like they're coming out of their shy. The inner child's coming out and poking out from behind the couch. And that's been Jupiter. It's been giving you liquid courage. It's been helping you do these things that you didn't normally feel like you could do. But that's over now. Now Jupiter is going to retrograde. And as a result, you're going to have that support pulling out, and your heart's either going to stay open because you've decided to keep it open, or your heart's going to begin to atrophy and go back into that coma. And it's probably 50-50 as far as where some aquas will go back in and realize they shouldn't have, and some aquas will stay out and they'll realize they should have gone back in for a minute. So there is no right answer per se, but overall you want your heart out on your sleeve, and you want to be attracting love based on your terms. That's where we're going, and that's what Jupiter will bring you when it goes direct. Now, the last point, Aquarius, is very important. It has to do with your faith in God. So Pluto 29 hits Aquariuses when it comes to their faith in God, which means that you're on again, off again when it comes to God. Like there's days when you believe, there's days you don't. There's days when you're totally on board and you're singing the hymns, and there's days where you're thinking, this is all crazy. And so you don't have to adopt any of the God versions that you've heard, even from me, but you need one. You need something bigger than yourself and higher than yourself that you surrender your feelings to, that you give it to God. That's the issue. Aquariuses have not been giving it to God. They've been trying to show God that they can handle it. They're trying to play tough guys and tough girls. And that Pluto is saying, no, you're not going to operate differently on this planet than everyone else. You either give it to God or you don't. Pluto says black and white. So many tests of faith coming for Aquas based on whether they're able to give it or not give it, on stage, so to speak. And that means from the faith of God onto their world. By the way, one last thing, Aqua. Pluto goes into your sign in November, and so that's it. Get your faith in order now, because the age of Aquarius, oh dear, that happened. I stomped on my thing. This is our old camera. The age of Aquarius depends on you. And so if you and God aren't good, or you're not connected, or you can't reach up there and grab what you need for faith, you're going to have a hard time doing your magic and coming into your powers, is what I'm saying.
It's serious, John.